The Travelers Insurance Companies, which is one of the largest underwriters of workers' compensation insurance in the U.S., analyzed over 1.5 million workers' comp claims, which occurred over a 4-year period of time. And here are a few of the insights they discovered and my thoughts on them. The first one is that 35% of workplace injuries occurred during a worker's first year on the job. Think about that for a minute. 1/3 of all workplace injuries happens to workers on the job 1 year or less. This is not really a startling statistic. It's pretty well known that year one of a worker's time on the job is statistically the most probable time when an injury will occur. If you've experienced problems with workers' comp claims, I bet that this 35% statistic is pretty close to your circumstances, right? It's pretty consistent with what I've seen in my career. But how do you change that statistic? Well, the good news is that by focusing extra attention on this group of employees, especially in the hospitality industry, specifically restaurants, manufacturing, construction industry, and trucking, you'll likely experience a significant drop in overall claim numbers. That means you've got to give new workers more than a cursory safety meeting on day 1 or 2 of their employment. New workers are not familiar with their new work surroundings or the processes and safety procedures, so early and frequent training is a must-do. What's the right strategy? How do you do the right training? What's going to work? This is going to depend on your workplace, your claim history, and your culture. You need help figuring that out? Well, your insurance broker should be able to provide you the guidance to get you on the right track here. If not, it may be time for a new broker, so give me a call. The top 3 common causes of first-year injuries are also not surprising. Overexertion accounts for 27% of injuries. Slip, trips, and falls come in at 22%, and struck by objects is third at 14%. I have seen these top 3 pretty consistently, not only for first year, but also long-term workers in manufacturing, restaurants, and construction. Again, your particular loss history will tell a story. Get to know your loss runs and what that story says to create strategies to reduce and minimize these claims. Finally, first-year workers' compensation claims for missed days away from work accounted for 37% of all missed days. Again, consistent with the first finding that more than 1/3 of injuries and missed days come from workers on the job 1 year or less. Interesting findings, as I said, not necessarily shocking to me, but the fact that this isn't more than anecdotal information teased out of 1.5 million claims is pretty significant. If you've got claim problems with workers' compensation and you feel like you're just not getting the attention you deserve, let's chat. My contact info is coming up and it's also in the description box below. In fact, there's a link there to my calendar where you can book a call directly. No pressure, no sales gimmicks, just some conversation to see if I can help you and your firm get on the right track when it comes to safety and workers' comp. The bottom line is that my experience in controlling worker injury risk can work to your benefit. I'll act as your outsourced risk manager and help you get on the right track and keep you there to reduce costs and help improve productivity. Thanks for watching.